Oh, that whistle right there.
In my opinion, the hardest part was getting our musical numbers done. When we knew that we only had that day was the day for the musical number. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the work part of my mind being like, I remember any day we had a musical day was we have to get it today. Like whatever happens, whatever the weather is like, whatever our schedule turns into, like that we knew we had to get it done. And so for
Yeah.
me, there was like that suspense of it, that like adrenaline was always kind of the most nerve wracking.
Is there one particular take or setup or whatnot that you built to a place where you're like, we have 5 minutes and camera's
I
on me
mean,
now? And
you know this take. It was when we
this
filmed
might have been a leading question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was when we filmed Best Thing Ever, and it was the reprise version, and we had a whole day of filming. It was, for whatever reason, we love to do this to ourselves. We always film the musical numbers. We always put the musical numbers last on our schedule. So like if we go back for a sequel, like we are not doing that again.
Yeah.
But
Twice as many days.
yeah, but it was the day that all of our dancers wrapped. So it wasn't even like we had anything else on the schedule. And
Yeah.
the sun was going down. And I have a video on my phone that I'll share. And it's of the monitor, and you see everybody. I mean, Kat, Jabril, Kevin, me, and all of our dancers, all like, I think, hyping ourselves up. And then also, like, there's a moment where I turn to everyone and I go, "We got this, we got this, we got this, guys." And all of our faces are like, we breathe, we breathe. You hear the 3 clicks, there's playback, and then there's this moment where I just go, "There's nothing." But like my face is just like, you know what I mean?
That sounds right.
So, yeah.
That sounds right. You were ready.
Yeah, so that adrenaline, but what a moment for me. It's still one of the highlights of my filming because you felt like the community that night as well. Like you felt that the teammates coming together and the partnerships between everybody. I remember one of our dancers who we adore, he had to like do this cool move on the picnic table, and he had been doing it every single day, spot on, no worries. Yeah. And the adrenaline does change things, and he wasn't landing it, and you could see him, and we were all like, "You've got this, you've got this, you've got this."
Yeah.
And he landed it, and he knew we had like one take to do it, and all of us, we couldn't help ourselves. We just jumped up and started cheering and hugging him, and it was like a really surreal moment.
That moment's in the trailer if you've only seen the trailer, but if you see the whole movie, when he hits that handstand towards the end of the movie, and you'll recognize it when it happens, that moment of like everybody watching and like hoping, and then him hitting it, and then there's like a pause, and then everybody like erupts with cheer. That it works in the movie, but that's like actual cheer, like everybody around him literally saying, yeah, so good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's next.